Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. Just want to get your thoughts on that.
I was just wearing my Khabib shirt, and the reason why I have that Khabib shirt, and that's the only other fighter shirt that I have even, it's because I just I look up to Khabib for the honor he carries. He's a very honorable man. He respect his father and respect his religion and just so many things, Ramadan and all this stuff. But he is a true classy champion, and in my opinion, the greatest of all time currently. Some people will argue it's John Jones, but without a doubt for me, it's Khabib, his undefeated record, and the class that he brings as a human being.
I think that's a really, really intriguing matchup. Gaethje doesn't really get held down, and Khabib holds everybody down, so I think that'll be really where the fight is. On the feet, Gaethje's looking scary, and on the mat, Khabib's always looking scary. So it's an intriguing matchup, and I'm looking forward to that.
Who do you think takes it?
I gotta stick with Khabib. I think he's been just doing the same thing to pretty much everybody. So I see him winning again.
If I personally were thinking about having to fight someone, Khabib seems, as undefeated as he is, he still seems more beatable than Gaethje in my eyes. I don't see really anywhere where Gaethje could fall short in that fight. So I do give it to Gaethje in that matchup.
I'm looking forward to the fight. It's going to be great. They're both great fighters. They're great at what they do, and it's the constant striker versus wrestler. So we'll see how it goes. But I think Khabib's going to surprise people, and Justin's going to surprise people. So I'm looking for a good fight.
Well, if you could bet on one of them, who do you think would win?
See, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard to go against Khabib always because, he just is who he is, but Justin's been on fire right now. So I'm leaning towards Khabib, but, Justin's tough to put away.
I'm Team Gaethje all the way. I think Khabib might meet his match. Wrestling, they're both great wrestlers, both crazy fighters. Justin's super entertaining, and you just never know. So I'm definitely leaning for Gaethje.
Ooh, you're pulling me out of character now because they're both my friends. So I think those are the two toughest guys. I think whoever makes the other guy fight their B side is going to be the guy that's going to win, because it's not just going to be attack and attack, because they're both completely different fighters. So the key for Gaethje to win is he's a risk taker. He has to continue to take risks, chop down the legs, defend shots, focusing on that. Khabib, he's a gamer. He's got to base the fight on feel and see where this fight goes, because Justin Gaethje, one of those calf kicks would change the whole course of the fight. And we've seen that. We saw that with salty Sean O'Malley. The princess broke his nail.
It's going to be a crazy fight, to say the least. I mean, Justin Gaethje, he's always going to bring it. And, Khabib's undefeated. He always shows up every fight. And I think it's going to be a special fight. I know for Khabib, obviously, he had a, tragedy of his father passing. But I have a feeling he might come in there with some extra power, an extra, eyes and his father being in there with him. So I just feel like he's going to go in there and impose as well, and it's going to be a good night for Khabib. Although I love Justin Gaethje, and I know he's going to be a champion someday as well, but I just feel like this is going to be for Khabib's dad, and he's going to show up and do the job.
Khabib versus Justin Gaethje. I hope Khabib takes Justin Gaethje down very soon in the fight, which is something very complicated to do, because Justin Gaethje have one of the best takedown defense in the sport. Since he's a wrestler himself, maybe not at the same level as Khabib, but enough to defend takedown and all those, to understand the takedown game and to strike as a crazy motherfucker.